Hello students, today you're going to take Cornell notes on the planet Uranus. It's pronounced Uranus, by the way. And then go ahead and create a summary and advanced question. And then when you're done, you move on to the next step. Alright, ready? Let's begin. For the first one, write Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun and the smallest of all the gas giants. For the question, you can write, where is Uranus? So let's look at some pictures. So here is Uranus, right between Saturn and Neptune. We'll talk about Neptune another day. But one of the things you're going to have to remember for the next test is that it's the smallest of the gas giants. It's only 4 times that size of Earth, which is pretty small for a gas giant. But it is made mostly of gases, and it has this blue color that makes it pretty easy to recognize. Okay, so let's talk about that blue color first, number 2. So Uranus has that blue color because of methane-rich atmosphere. So let's look at a picture. Pause the video if you need to while I move on to the picture. So the blue you can see here, it's the same as this methane gas. This is methane gas that you use in your stove. It's the reason why Uranus is blue in color. Oh, for the question for number 1, I don't know if I said it for the video. You can say, where is Uranus? Excuse me. Or which gas giant is the smallest? Any of those questions would be fine. Okay, come up with your question for 2, and then let's move on to 3. Ready? Number 3. Uranus is, that's a mistake, hang on. So, Uranus is the only gas giant with retrograde rotation, and it's angled at over 90 degrees. It has the biggest the biggest angle rotation of all the other planets. Now remember we mentioned that Venus also has a retrograde rotation, but Uranus is very different. Let's look at a picture. If you forgot, remember most planets have prograde rotation. They spin like Earth does. And this is because when they formed, the early universe, or early solar system, I should say, gravity of the sun pulled them towards the same direction. So Venus probably got its retrograde rotation because of an impact. And same thing with Uranus. A potential impact might have caused it to tilt to these 97 degrees and cause the retrograde rotation. This impact probably happened early on in the formation of Uranus, and it definitely had an impact on how it rotates. So the last idea. So the tilt, the retrograde rotation, and it also has very thin rings. They're very skinny. It's hard to see them unless you're have a pretty powerful telescope. Might all have resulted from the collision of an early, maybe a moon colliding with it, or a smaller planet colliding back in the formation of the solar system. Okay, that's it for this video. Make sure you come up with your question for 4, and don't forget your advanced question and your summary. Have a good day.